Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Pat, and today we are going to take a look at the Dead Minecraft mod. And this mod is based on the game Dead Island. And basically what this mod does is it adds in 6 new zombies, which you can see are right in front of me. All scarier than the last. Alright, maybe this is the scariest one right here. I can't even tell which part is his face. It's really scary. It also adds in 59 new weapons. That is a ton of weapons. And randomly generated structures, which you're going to see around here. There's one over there. One over there, and there's also like these box things that spawn you're gonna see. There's one over there, and there's items in there, so there's lots of different loot and stuff you're gonna see around in your world. The weapons are really cool too. There's like unique things you could do with them, like abilities and stuff. I'll show you in a second. So let us start with the melee weapons. And as you can see, there's a bunch of melee weapons. And there is a universal axe and a flimsy iron axe. And you can fight with these, and you can cut down trees a lot quicker with them too. There's also a weak wooden baseball bat. There's a nailed wooden baseball plank. So there's a bunch of like different parts of each one. So basically there'll be like a flimsy wooden mace, a sturdy iron mace, and a heavy steel mace. So each one will be, progressively stronger. There's also a nailed fence plank. There's an electric machete. We'll grab this one. We're gonna test this one out. There is a dual bladed steel cleaver, a heavy metal machete, a heavy trusty sledgehammer. The sledgehammers are really cool too. We'll get one of those. But yeah, I'm not gonna go over the recipes because there's all like unique recipes to each one, and they're all completely different. It would be so much to go through. There's a sturdy iron wrench, heavy steel wrench, an electric katana. We'll get the electric ones. Those ones are awesome. An iron katana, a wooden paddle, a sturdy iron sickle, and a strong steel sickle. So those are the melee weapons. Alright, so we'll test it out on the Walker. And the Walker is basically just a regular zombie. He's a little stronger than, a vanilla zombie, but that's about it. There isn't anything special about him, really. And if we hit him with the electric machete, it will electrocute him and set him on fire. You'll see he starts shaking when I hit him. Get ready for it. Look at his face. That's awesome. I love that it, lights him on fire and it electrocutes him. So, the electric stuff is really cool. It is really cool. I like it a lot. Alright, the second mob is the Infected, and they are fast, and they spawn in packs. So we're going to hit him with the heavy, trusty sledgehammer, which actually knocks them into the air. I like it a lot. I think that's awesome. I love it. So it's like a big, huge knockback straight into the air. That's such a cool, weapon ability. Plus, they take fall damage, too, when you hit with it, so it's really cool. Also, there's a couple other things you can do with some of these things, like a sledgehammer, and crowbars destroy machines quicker, like a furnace or an anvil or something. When you use them on it, it'll break it really fast for you. A machete, a katana, and a sickle will cut through leaves faster. So there's a couple cool things that I really like about the mod. Also, since there's so many zombies all over the place, you're gonna see these dudes at night. And as you can tell, they do not take damage during the day, so they're quite dangerous. But there's gonna be a lot of rotten flesh, so that is why they added cooked rotten flesh. So you can now cook it, and it heals you for 3 hearts, and it has 1/8 of a chance to poison you. So it does heal you pretty good, but it still can poison you on occasion. Alright, and the next one is a Suicider. And since he blows up, I'm not gonna do it over here, because he's just gonna blow everything up. So we'll put out a Suicider right here. And when I hit this dude, he's just gonna explode. So get ready for it. No, he didn't blow up. I really was expecting. There we go. Alright, he didn't disappoint that time. So be very careful of those. They're basically like a creeper, but I'm pretty sure that the explosion is bigger, so just beware of those. But now let's take a look at some of the ranged ones before we check out the other mobs. Alright, so there is a trusty pistol, which is the only gun in the mod, and you have to use the gold bullets with that, so we'll grab that out of here. Put some of these away. Alright, there is a grenade too. Awesome. Grenade. A steel tanto. I'm not sure on what a couple of these things actually are, but these can be used as ranged weapons, all these things, but some of them can be used as melee too, like these knives. There's a strong military knife, a sturdy homemade steel knife, a flimsy homemade iron knife, and a devastating cleaver, and a light diving knife. So the knives and stuff, you can actually hit with them, and when they start to run out of durability, that's I guess when you're going to want to throw them at the enemy to, finish them off. They don't do any more damage no matter which way you attack with them, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll grab the strong military knife, the gun, the grenade, and the flimsy fence plank, which I thought was funny, so we'll grab that one. Alright, so the next mob is a thug. They're slower than the regular zombies, but they're actually really strong. And one of the things about the gun that I thought was a little weird is it's kind of like a bow, because you have to actually bring it back like that, and it does more damage when you do that, so we'll shoot this dude in the face. Got him. Owned. I'm afraid to shoot that dude. He's gonna blow everything up. Alright, so I believe the ram is the strongest mob. And he has 105 health, and they charge you. So if I shoot this dude in the face, he's probably going to be alright. Alright, no. That is a strong gun right there. And you can see they actually drop some of the materials, an iron ingot, and one of the materials right here is a steel ingot. These are basically the materials you're going to use to craft a lot of the things. Sharp steel blade, steel plank, battery, ingot, and a couple other things. And I'm actually going to grab this heavy steel crowbar out of here just to show you something with it after. But most of this stuff, and even all the weapons and stuff like this, can be found in the structures. So you might not even have to worry about crafting too much. And this is the last mob. He's the Butcher. He's fast and he's very strong, but I'm pretty sure if I throw a grenade at him, he's not going to be very happy. Alright, is he alright? No, he's fine. He's fine. He's smiling at me, but, he's smiling, but he's fine. Oh, damn, this dude's powerful. Alright, let's check out one of the other weapons. This one is a strong military knife, so I can either hit melee with it or I can throw it at him, like that. So you can throw these, and I'll throw the flimsy fence plank, which, like, you can just throw a piece of a fence at them. I always thought that was funny. You can see he dropped a couple different, like, materials and stuff. So yeah, that's basically all the mobs, and they're gonna spawn at night. And this is our chance to actually shoot this dude. Don't blow up. Alright, there we go. Owned. But okay, there's two different randomly generated structures you're gonna see. And this one is, it's pretty plain. I'll be honest, it's pretty plain. But, damn it, there was nothing in that chest. So sometimes there's not gonna be anything in them. Let's check this one. Alright, in this one, there is a flimsy homemade iron knife, and there's steel dust. The cool thing is, though, you can get stuff in the structures, so it's kind of like the crafting dead mod, but you can also craft them too, which is nice. It's nice to be able to craft them in case you have bad luck or something like that. One of the things you're going to come by a lot is these boxes. And these boxes, and to open them, what you're going to need is a heavy steel crowbar. So all you have to do is right-click with it, and you'll get an item out of it. And I think I just got a dual-bladed steel cleaver. There is one glitch in the mod, and that is sometimes when you break them open, you won't be able to pick up the item. It'll be just laying on the ground. So that is, I believe, the only glitch in this mod. But it doesn't happen every time. It's pretty rare, actually. And here is the other randomly generated structure, which happened to generate in a pond. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit cooler. So there actually is two chests right here. There's one there, and there's one right there. This one's got a heavy steel crowbar, a weak wooden baseball bat, a steel ingot, and iron wire. What the hell blew up there? I have no idea. But, you know, it comes with, like, a furnace. It comes with a crafting table, and even an iron block. They all actually have an iron block in them of this structure. And they're all super common, guys. If you go through all the areas, you're going to see lots of structures, lots of boxes. So you're going to have no problem finding all this stuff. You can see there's like one there, and I just went by a bunch of boxes. So you should have no problem. Even without crafting, you should be able to find a lot of different things that you can use. But anyways, guys, that's about all I have to cover in this mod. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button for some more awesome videos. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.